Disclaimer: this content does not replace the advice of a counselor. Before making any decisions, I encourage readers and listeners to consult one to maintain the anonymity of individuals' experience. I have changed some details. Talk to your teenagers about situations to prevent suicide. Keep it safe by thinking safe. No parent wants to go through the pain, the agony of finding their loved child on the ground or whatever position suicide poses. Observe your children, love them, and know them. Know their different behaviors, personalities, mood swings, tones, whatever it is. There comes a time that tells you that the child is not okay. When your child is not okay, always use empathy to relate to them. This is not mockery, this is sacrifice for the child you raised and grew, for the child you love. A girl's boyfriend broke up with her for the weak or troubled ones. She came home very sad and cried softly. You, the parent, need to investigate this. Pick it up. We never want it to escalate. Talk to them. Remind them that they're not acting like themselves, and please do so in a gentle, tender, soft tone. Let us learn how to bring things down to save the ones we love. Ask the child, what's wrong? Rub them gently. And for those who will talk, please listen to them without ridicule. For those who won't talk, be gentle and patient with them. Engage them in flowing conversations. Do your investigation as a parent to find out what is troubling them before you lose them. The child told you that her boyfriend has left her and she's torn. Share with the child a story you had gone through, but whatever you do, whatever you say, when you leave that space or that room, the child should be smiling and telling you, thank you, with a smile that indicates good advice and why I, the child, was really crying. If the child is weak, her emotions can lead to suicide, having the feeling of rejection, especially if the situation should escalate, where the boy doesn't want to talk to her anymore. Students are teasing her. Talk to your children, give them information to save their lives. A boy is bullied at school and feels like it is the end of his world. Before he thinks of hurting anyone, he comes home, he vents, whether loudly or quietly, but you, the parent, see the change. Talk to that child, hug that child, and talk it out with him. Explain to the boy that bullies are normally weak individuals who like when others suffer, when in fact they are suffering. Give the boy an example of someone he is aware of that has bullied someone else, and remind the boy how the bully's situation turned out and or how the victim turned out, and create a meaningful discussion that will give the boy options in his thinking which can become his action in saving his life. Suggest ways to your child to avoid the bully as best as he can. He can go to the library, being in the presence of teachers, as they can become his protector. If the child is in the canteen and he sees the bully, he should get out. Explain to the boy he is not running away from the bully, he is running to save his life. Explain to the boy that if there are constant or few confrontations, he, the boy, can hurt the bully and be in jail. There are so many true life situations of people defending themselves and their reaction lands them in jail. Pent up anger is cruel, destructive, and has no control. When it is unleashed, its result is worrisome and unacceptable. Let the boy know to keep away before the boy, becomes the offender. Parents, also find the time to talk, to comfort, and to listen to the ones you have raised. If the boy's situation is ignored, his anger can lead to suicide or mass killings. Nip it in the bud before it blossoms. A girl got raped and said she was going to kill herself. She told you, the parent, her intentions. Hug that child tightly, or give them their space, or cry with them. Share words with her for her to understand that she has a life and a purpose, and she shouldn't end it for his benefit. Give her an insight of what she would go through to discipline the boy who raped her, how you, the parent, would feel not having her around while the boy lives on, finishes school, starts a career, builds a family, and have left you childless should she kill herself. Share that clear understanding of the importance of her living. Cry even harder than her. And when she has patted you, you have saved your child. Look her in the eyes, and she will see a parent who will fight with and for her. Give her examples of known figures who were raped and how they have overcome, succeeded, have a good life, a family. Let her know in everything there is good and bad, and not all boys are bad. This previous line is so crucial for her sanity and hope. Tell her a kind hearted boy will love her one day when the time is right. The point of this is we don't want her to grow up bitter towards boys because of a vicious, dangerous, and insensitive act of the one who raped her. I was molested, but I also knew that there were others who would have protected me if they had known of my abuse. Years later, this affected me, but the good spirit reminded me, after constantly watching my husband with our daughter, that I should stop because not all men are the same, and he has gifted me with a good man. Empathize with them, feel their pain more than they feel it, and keep raising them to become beautiful livers of life. If a child constantly utters suicidal thoughts, keep your eyes on that child. Watch him, talk with him daily, share kind words, and let him know you are here. Even take the time from work, at least a day, and let the child see the sacrifice you are willing to make for him. Fight for your children with your words, actions, and time, and they will fight to live for you, their purpose and life. You, the parent, the person who encourages them, gives them hope, and the person who feels their reflected pain. Give them information to save them in crucial decision making. Share points of ups and downs and how we have to manage and deal with those problems. Let the children know that difficulties will challenge them, but life is about jumping over all hurdles. Life is about building, and mess will try to destroy us. But it is what we are built with that enables us to turn that mess into our own little message that keeps reminding us that we are winners and that we stand to the end of it all. Regardless of how many times we fall, we always get back up standing, facing the adversities of life. Life is beautiful. It is amazing. And we live for those who will miss us and stand with us through its many blessings and curses. Inform your children, save their lives. For more basic reminders of informing our children. For more of these contents, please subscribe, like, share, comment. Share your thoughts below and join me for our next. Keep it safe by thinking safe.